Welcome to Russian with Passion. I guess the question you ask yourself right now is, why on earth should I learn Russian? Well, I guess you should have your own motivation to do that. However, I can give you some ideas. For instance, they say that in Russia, the women are most beautiful ones. So, that can be a good reason. You can find a Russian girlfriend or something like this. So, and with the Olympic Games in Sochi coming up, it would be a really good idea to study Russian, since I should warn you that unfortunately not so many people speak English in Russia. And the last thing, which is kind of important, is, well, you can read Russian classics, which is also quite good. There are tons of other reasons why you should do that. It can be related with business or with, I don't know, your studies. So quite many famous people, foreigners, studied in Russia and quite enjoyed it. So you should have your own reasons. I have already told that. But still. The second question which I want to touch upon today is that a lot of people think that Russian is impossible to study. Well, it's not that bad, I should say. For instance, let's talk about grammar. Russian grammar is, of course, well, a toughie, but still, if we take into consideration pronunciation, it's not that bad. It's quite okay. And, well, the vocabulary, if we compare Russian with English, I think that Russian prefixes before verbs are something like English phrasal verbs. So in every language, there's something difficult. And it doesn't mean that you can't learn this language. In addition to that, I should say that, Russian is considered to be quite a sexy language. Why? Well, don't you think that you can learn it? It would be really a nice idea. And the last, but certainly not the least, Cyrillic. Well, so the Cyrillic alphabet, well, is of course a little bit different from, well, Latin, but still. So in Russian there are 33 letters and in English there are 26. Of course, we have more letters, but still, if you understand that some letters are just, fulfilling some kind of functions, but they are not so difficult and they are not usually pronounced, you'll understand that it's not that bad. And for example, some affricates in English are, written using two letters, and in Russian we have, for example, one letter ch instead of two English letters, which will substitute this sound, which produce this sound. During my next lesson I will tell you about Russian vowels, how they look like and how they are pronounced. However, today, to make our lesson a little bit more fruitful, I will tell you how you can say, greetings and goodbyes in Russian. So now let's study greetings. If you want to sound formal, you can use the following phrases. Доброе утро instead of good morning. Добрый день instead of good afternoon. Добрый вечер instead of good evening. Now let's repeat all these phrases. Доброе утро. Добрый день. Добрый вечер. If you want to sound not so formal, you can say Привет, hi. Now let's talk about goodbyes. If you want to sound formal, you can say До свидания. It means goodbye. Or if you want to sound informal, you can say Увидимся, see ya, or simply Пока. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that you liked this video lesson, so don't forget to give me a heart, that is, like it. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep in touch, ask questions, I really enjoy answering them, and hope to see you soon. Happy Russian practice. Goodbye. Пока. До свидания. Увидимся.